Hello and welcome. Today I'm in the Tier 8 Japanese cruiser, the Atago. It's actually a premium cruiser, and it's a bit unfortunate because, in my opinion, this is the strongest Tier 8 cruiser in the game. It's unfortunate because, I think Wargaming doesn't really want the premium cruiser to be that way, but, I mean, it is what it is. By the way, there's the commander skills and modules will be at the end, and there will also be a bonus clip. I'm not sure in which order they will be. I think the commander skills will come first. No, actually, let's put them at the very end. Anyways, this is on Land of Fire. I'm heading towards sea because I'm incredibly greedy this game. It's a really bad idea usually to do this, especially because I don't have concealment expert on this captain. I'm actually retraining my Hiryuu captain, which, is not exactly a great captain for fighting. Anyways, I launch my fighter because I get spotted to spot torpedoes, and I see a Fubuki, so obviously I'm gonna take a shot. And there's a North Carolina, which is rather unfortunate.
Target penetrated.
I deal a lot of damage to that Fubuki. Wow. Sorry, Fubuki, I guess. But I still want to get in on that capping experience, but oh my god. That's a New Orleans. And an Atago. And a North Carolina. Yeah. I'm gonna fire these torpedoes because maybe the Fubuki is gonna stop in that smoke, so these torpedoes could potentially do damage to her. And, at this point, probably kill her. I think I would be dead if not for this Hatsuharu being amazing and using smoke. And this enables me to hide in that smoke. I'm not sure if he used it to help me or just for himself, but regardless, I'm definitely going to make use of this smoke. I'm gonna start shelling the North Carolina because it's a battleship, and a cruiser that can fire at a battleship at 10 kilometers without really having to be afraid of being shot back is such a terrifying thing for the battleship. I mean, I just did almost 10% of his HP in one HE salvo, and I'm gonna just start setting fires too with these. Like, I would be screaming if I was that North Carolina. And another 4,000 damage. And this is HE. Although I do wish I hadn't torpedoed into the Fubuki smoke right now, would be perfect on this North Cal, but regardless. I do find it a bit unfortunate that the smoke was not inside the cap. At least I don't think it was. And I don't really want to find out. I mean, I could reverse in to try to get into the cap, etc. But I think I would just get, out of the smoke. Anyways, the smoke actually disappeared. This is something I definitely do need to learn. I need to get some kind of a semblance of an idea on how long smokes last so that, I don't get caught with my pants down like this. But I'm still gonna keep shelling the North Cal. I'm gonna fire these torpedoes because they might hit if the North Cal starts targeting me and turns broadside on to get his back guns and target as well, but seems that she doesn't actually care that much about targeting me. Which is excellent for me because, don't really like being shot at. I mean, you can shoot at me, just don't kill me, because then I can still get my experience. I wonder if those torpedoes got spotted by the plane, or the ship. I mean, they had to be spotted by the ship. Anyways, because I won't be able to outrun this North Cal, I'm just gonna go hide behind the island. Interestingly, we did have 2 of the 3 caps for a moment, but both are being decapped right now. Oh wait, what? Wow! That Miyoko just ate 2 of my torpedoes, and I didn't even fathom that the Miyoko could get hit by them. What? Wow, that dude was not paying any attention, and obviously I'm gonna switch target to the Miyoko now because we can just pick her off. And I think that's actually a runaway fire too. That Miyoko is dead. I'm still gonna fire another salvo to limit her effectiveness because I don't really want the Miyoko firing anymore. I still am afraid of showing broadside because the North Carolina could just blamp me. Luckily, the Miyoko died, and I'm gonna use my last salvo to kill secure the North Cal, which is excellent again. I guess now I'm just gonna turn around and go Cap C and be greedy. There is a Hatsuharu over there, but I can't really fire at her because she is too close to that island. Right now, in terms of what the match is like, actually it's not the greatest. Because we don't have B. They have definite control over that area, for now at least. And they also have A, and we don't actually even have C yet. Although we are definitely going to get it. Unless some kind of miracle happens. We should definitely try to burn that Colorado down. Because, you know, it's a free battleship. We have an overwhelming amount of force here. Okay, so, Colorado is the primary target. Although we could fire at the New Orleans at the back, but the Colorado just used his damage control party, which means any further fires will be runaway fires, which means lots and lots of damage. And picking off a battleship is nice. While the New Orleans could run directly away and actually, you know, have a good chance of getting away, the Colorado really can't because, you know, it's a dreadnought. It's slow as a snail. Okay, a fire. And that should be a runaway fire. I do want to get in on that sea cap experience, so please, please, please don't cap it yet. Come on, ship, faster, faster, faster. Okay, luckily they shot at the Nagato, so she got decapped a little, which allowed me to get some capping experience myself. I don't really want to show broadside too much because I do think that they could just delete me or very close to that. And I would still like to keep my HP because this is not a definite win yet. Our Nagato is rather unhealthy though, so it might be an idea to show broadside to have them fire at me instead of the Nagato. But because the Nagato is a random guy, although he is playing well, he is doing his role, I don't really want to do it, because I am definitely the higher damage output. Interestingly, the Colorado tries to use WASD hacks, but, you know, doesn't fucking work because you're a dreadnought. Because you're too slow. I mean, it's not your fault, but it's the ship. And that's kind of the reason why I don't like dreadnoughts. You get into a bad situation and you are fucked. And if you want to be safe and not get into a bad situation, then the enemies might just, you know, leave. And you can't do anything to catch them. Okay, well done, Nagato. Really well done. I did turn for this Hatsuharu. I'm gonna fire these torpedoes because they might be able to catch her. I'm not sure at the speed of the Hatsuharu, etc. I'm just gonna stop here. Okay, not stop. I'm gonna slow down. And then start slowly moving again. I do want to take a shot at the Hatsuharu, but the thing is that she might fire torpedoes back. Never mind, I can see the torpedoes on the edge. See, and this means that Hatsuharu is zero threat here. So I can definitely just stop and take my time on getting a good shot. And don't have to be afraid of him torpedoing me in response. Originally I wanted to be at 1/4 speed, or even 1/2, so that I can fire my guns and then just run quickly. Oh, okay. That's a bit unexpected. I did not really expect the Hatsuharu to die in one salvo. If I had, I wouldn't have cared about whether he had fired his torpedoes or not, but, I mean, well, that's excellent. That's like half his HP as well, so that's a huge chunk of experience right there. And now it's time to head towards B and get free capping experience because they only have 3 ships left, so things are great. Especially because I'm using a Hiryuu captain, so my Hiryuu captain is getting a ton of XP out of this. Which she really, really needs to finally get 15 points. Okay, actually she's really far away from 15 points, but I would eventually like it. So that I can put her on the Shokaku and maybe play her in like games and stuff. Surprisingly, we aren't actually winning really hard. It's like 11th minute, and we are rather far from a win, in terms of points anyway. I guess it does help that the enemy kept them. But right now it's just gonna be mean, I don't see them winning this. I don't know what kind of a miracle they would have to pull off to win. So, because nothing is in range, I think it's a bit unfortunate that Atago is considered, at least by me, to be the strongest premium cruiser, because, you know, it's a premium cruiser, and I think Wargaming doesn't like the fact that people will complain about it. Anyways, I'm torn a bit whether I should actually fire at this Atago, because on the one hand, if I do fire, like I did, I get spotted, which means that she might fire back, and I'm gonna lose my whole bunch of capping points if she actually hits me. Which is why I slow down to do some evasive maneuvers. I need to only survive one salvo, I mean, not get hit by one salvo, and then I will get capping experience. Okay, excellent. I got the capping experience and the Atago fired back, I think. But it's okay, it doesn't matter, we already capped. I don't care about the damage, really. I swapped to AP because I thought the Atago was gonna show broadside, and, well, she is. So, let's try to do a decent salvo on her. Ooh, was a very good one. 12,000 damage. Confederate. Excellent. Anyways, now it's just finishing her off. Okay, never mind. Somebody else did so. It's interesting that people don't seem to like the Ibuki as much, although they seem to really like the Atago, which is odd to me because, yes, the Atago has like 1,000 HP more and is a tier lower, but Ibuki has 4 kilometers range on the Atago. Okay, I think it's like 3.8 or something, or 6, but it's enough to make you able to stealth fire properly. And she also has a heal and anti-air and essentially all the same things. Speed is similar, gun layout is actually better because you have 3 guns are positioned like at the front like the Mogami, so that you can, you know, if you swivel towards the target, you can actually use all 3 of your guns at the front. Unlike the Atago. So it's a bit odd, but regardless, I think I'm gonna switch targets to the Yamagi with H because that's stock Yamagi, so that's a whole bunch of damage just waiting to happen. I think I'm gonna run aground with this though. I don't care really, because I have HP, and I'm willing to take the risk. Wow, 6,000 damage! That's more than 10% of his HP plus a fucking fire! And his salvo in response did 1,000 damage, while I was beached. At less than 10 kilometers. Yeah, I guess that's what you get for not being a cruiser, Amagi. Sorry. Anyways, we are winning really hard, and it's gonna end in a moment, I think. I think I did really well, especially because I don't have the normal captain on it, so I don't have 9.1 kilometer concealment range, which is actually only 100 meters more than a stock Kiev, but regardless. This was during the double XP weekend and credits, so I did make 1.4 million credits and 17,000 experience, but the experience isn't that important, although it is on the captain. Wish I had used the free experience flag. 3 ships destroyed, 9 fires, 121 shell hits, and 2 caps. Very good. 2,860 experience. I think this was my only really good game during the double XP and credits weekend. I'm gonna compliment both of the Hatsuharus because I'm not sure which one actually smoked me. And both did decently well, especially for being, you know, Hatsuharus. Wow, look at the damage! That's 136,000 damage. That's more than a boatload of damage. At tier 8, this is really 2 battleships boatloads of damage. I guess that's shiploads. Oh well, whatever. I did hit a ton of targets. I only took 6,000 damage in return and thus had to pay almost no repair, so I did make almost 1.4 million in profit. Okay, consumables. Obviously, premium repair. I don't use normal defensive fire because I don't want to waste money. Although, because there aren't that many carries around, and I mean, I think the normal one is good enough. I do use the premium catapult fighter to have a lower reload time so that I can have more fighter uptime to spot torpedoes. That is useful. Obviously, premium repair party. I think you should always use premium repair party. Main battery modification 1 because it's the best one. AA gun range because you don't need, dispersion buffs and everything else is garbage. Damage control system modification 1 because I don't think the engine or steering gears break all that much. Steering gears for better maneuverability. You could get propulsion modification because, when you dodge stuff, you do use W and S quite a bit, so those could be useful. I have 10.7 kilometer detection range. This is without the camo, so let's put the camo on and check it out. Remember, look at the captain skills. This is a Hiryuu captain, so I don't have concealment expert. So these are the captain skills: situational awareness, torpedo armament expertise, torpedo acceleration, and aircraft servicing expert. And obviously I want to get the +1 fighter and bomber one, because, it's Hiryuu captain. This is the actual captain I would use on this ship. Situational awareness, survivability, basic survivability, expert marksman, superintendent for more heals, then demolition expert or AFT, one or the other, and then concealment expert. This makes the ship really good. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe, and thanks for watching.